Let's talk about how to read your schedule. You'll probably want to use some crayons or colored pencils to complete this process. The first thing we're going to do is select a color, and we're going to color all the blocks on our schedule that have a letter M, like this one, so M2, M3, M4, and M5. You can color them all the way in if you would like, or just highlight them a little bit, whatever your preference is. But the important part is to see that these blocks are all kind of the same type of class, if you will. It's not actually going to be a class like you would think of, like a math class or an English. These little blocks represent special times in the day. For example, on Monday, if you follow down this line to Monday, from 10:30 to 10:50 on Monday, we go to Den. On Tuesday, we go to class meetings. On Wednesday, it's not just 10:30 to 10:50, it goes all the way till 11 o'clock. We have set bell. And then on Thursday, we have Den again. And again, Den is just like a homeroom. Choose another color. Now we're going to color all the blocks that have an L. L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, L6, L7, L8, and L9. These are the lunch bells. So you'll notice that on Monday and Tuesday and Thursday, lunch starts at 10:50 and it ends at 11:30. On Wednesday, lunch doesn't start until 11, but it still goes till 11:30. And then on Friday, lunch happens a little bit later in the day. It doesn't even start until 11:45, but you still get 40 minutes, and you don't go to your next class until 12:25. So those are the lunch bells. Scrolling down to the bottom, you'll see we have a bell called T-bell. So you can highlight T1 and T2. T-bell is blank right now because it changes every week. Every week you'll have a place to go from 2 to 3 on Tuesday, but it will alternate from week to week. On Wednesday, we'll color in the U bells, U1 and U2. Notice on my example schedule here, this student will be going to a class every Wednesday from 2 to 3 o'clock. Choosing another color, we'll do V bell on Thursday. If you have a bell that doesn't have anything in it, like this blue block, that means you have some open time or a study hall. P1 and P2 we're not even going to fill in because you will be going home. Every Monday at 2 o'clock, you have an early dismissal at 2 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock. So you'll get to leave. Let's go back and fill in some of these other bells. So we're going to choose a new color here, and we're going to go and do A bell. Make sure I have a highlighter. All right, so we're going to highlight A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, and A6. And again, you can color them in as much or as little as you'd like. It does not matter. The goal is to see that they all go together. So this means that all these blocks make up our A bell. And I'll write it down on the side actually. A1 through A6 is going to be all highlighted the same. That means from 8 to 9:15 on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, you'll be going to your A bell class. In this example, this student goes to Spanish, and it's in room 220. And the teacher is Seisinger. Next, we'll do the B bells. We're going to color in B1 through B7 using another color. Let's find one we haven't used. Here we go. So B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, and B7. Notice this student has computer literacy with Beth Merck in room 112. She has it on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. On Tuesday, she'll be there from 9:15 to 10:30. And then Wednesday and Friday, she starts her day there by going from 8 to 9:15. Next, we'll look at the C bells, C1 through C9. Choosing another color to use, kind of running out of color choices. Let's make this one gray. C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, C8, C9. This student has basic culinary arts Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9:15 to 10:30. On Tuesday and Friday, she doesn't have basic culinary arts. She has a day off. Next, we'll look at the D bells. We're going to highlight D1 through D0 and R1. That goes with this block as well. So looking here, we have D bells on Tuesday, Thursday, and we also have them on Friday, D9, D0, and like I said, R1. We know these all go together because they all have Algebra 1, they all have the same room number, they all have the same teacher, so these all go together. This is our algebra bell for this student with Mr. Campbell in room 119. Next, let's take a look at E bell. We're going to highlight E1 through E0 and S1 and S2. These all go together, same course. Let's find a color to use. How about this brown color and a highlighter? Okay, so E1, E2, E3, E4, E5, E6, E7, E8, E9, E0, S1, and S2. This student will be going to Intro to Literature with Miss Bissing in room 19. The next bell we have is our F bell. We're going to highlight F1 through F9, I believe. I'll double check myself, make sure that's right. I'm going to use this yellow color here for our F bell. F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, F7, F8, F9. This student has Christianity, a religion class with Mrs. Schrader in room 209. And then finally, the only thing that's left is H bell, H1 through H9. Again, we'll pick another color, try to find one that we haven't used. H1 through H9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you can see that you've completely colored in your entire schedule, and those bells that looked like there were about 85 different blocks now all go together based on putting them together with the same courses. So they merge into a readable schedule this way. I encourage you to take a picture of your schedule with your cell phone and save that picture so that you have easy access to your schedule at all times, as long as you have your phone nearby. It's a great way to always know where you need to go.